Hello my dear YouTube friends, and welcome again to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to fix a leak using coolant leak using this product right here. It's this bar leaks liquid aluminum cooling system radiator and heater core stop leak. So this car started leaking a few weeks ago, probably about a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. It's a Rover Evoque. And as you guys know, I've done many videos on this car and I've been just having issues after issues, leaks after leaks. So in my opinion, it's a nice car, pretty car, but it's not reliable and you will always have issues with this kind of cars. Now the last issue I had, it was a leak, and I'm gonna show you on the next part of this video how I came to find that the leak was coming from the heater core, which is the hoses that go from the radiator. They go back into the dashboard, and then the water would fall into this space, and it would go down into this drain and into the ground. And guys, to remove this battery, you do have to remove a few plastics here. We're gonna go ahead and remove this plastic. We can put this to the side and just put this on the ground here. Okay, super annoying. So many plastics here. Here, just remove this plastic. Pointless, guys. This is freaking pointless. Anyways, here we have some access. We might have to remove this plate here, but first I think we should be removing the battery. And to remove the battery, we're gonna have to remove this one here, the intake manifold, which I'm gonna unscrew this one. All right, guys, you have to unscrew this fastener. Okay, and then make sure you remove this connector. This is freaking stupid because it's like, oh man, you guys can tell I'm over this, huh? It's been just issues after issues with this car, leaking from the fuel tank, which I fixed. I have my video that I did a while ago. I changed the turbo on this car, which is on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. This is one of my watch videos, I guess, because everyone's breaking the turbos on these cars. It's just failing. Okay, I also have some other videos doing diagnostics on this car and brake pads, changing the brake pads. So it's many videos, guys, so go check them out. Subscribe to my channel. It's gonna help me out to bring you guys more videos, and I know this car is just gonna keep having issues. Okay, so I have to remove this. Okay, all right, remove this one too. That's so stupid. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got shed falling left and right. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, so we got our airbox out of the way. Okay, and now guys, we have more access. We can remove this one here, which will let us remove the battery. And yeah, it's a freaking heavy battery. It's very, very heavy. Let's see if we can unclip these ones here on the side. Just what a pain in the ass with this car. Please guys, don't buy this car. It's the worst financial decision I ever made in my life. And I'm sure it's gonna be yours too. they just don't last. They're made so they don't last. I was lucky enough, knock on wood, that I haven't had to redo the engine, which that would have been a nightmare. I mean, probably not too bad because it's a 4-cylinder, but still, I don't want to have to go through that if I don't need it. Let me see. Okay guys, so now that I removed the battery, I just got this off, put it on the side, remove the battery. I have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's number 10 or number 8 maybe. Let's see what it is. Where's my screwdriver, my socket number 10. All right, my friends, I got everything out of the way. This cover, I just threw it over there. And yeah, I'm kind of over it. But anyways, let's see if we can find where that leak is coming from. I see a lot of water here, which I think I could see there's some water over coolant over there. Let's see if we can get the flash to the flash. I think that's better and see a little bit better. I don't see. Maybe like this. Strange. Let's turn the car on and see if we can find, if we can see better where it is. Maybe here. I don't know if you guys can see anything, or even here. And then it's going to the back from there. I don't know, let's turn the car on and see if we can see anything. Okay, my friends, I found the leak. I was tracing the drops from there, I think because maybe it's building pressure. But check this out. This is going to the cabin. Okay, look, I move this and I have so much water coming from there, see? That's where, and it's kind of loose. I get the whole thing loose. Let's see if I can turn the flash. So you guys would have a leak just coming from that area behind the engine, and you guys can't really see it unless you remove all this like I did. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use this. This you have to mix it up. We'll see if we can fix this leak with this, hopefully, because in order to fix that, you have to remove the whole dashboard, which is a 9 to 10 hour job if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it's probably like 20 hours. So I am gonna turn the car on. All right. So yesterday, there's a line there. I had the coolant on this line, okay, and then it dropped down to this line, okay, because of the leak. So you guys will always have your coolant will always drop, and what that does, it will create air bubbles inside the engine, and then you guys will just overheat the engine, and that could lead to all kinds of issues. You could just burn your engine pretty much. You can burn pistons, valves, the walls for the cylinder. You're just gonna overheat, guys. So what we're gonna do, before it starts heating up the engine. The engine has to be cool. You have to add it when it's cool. Yeah, it says allow engine to cool. Hey, allow engine to cool, and you have to pour it in there. Let's see how we got here. I'm gonna break this. Okay, engine is cool. Just put it there, guys. Okay, mix it up. Okay, let's see what else. Shake well. Use half a bottle. So we use half a bottle. All right. So we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna let it run for a little while. And then we're gonna add more. Let's see where we at now. We are on this line, on the minimum line. Okay, and then we just have this. I did buy one of these just in case, so let's go for a ride and let me show you guys where it was leaking from. So it was leaking from there. It's obviously it's inside the engine bay, but it was leaking down the ground. You can't see the leak yet, but let's wait a minute and then I'm gonna show you guys if I can see a drop. Alright, so I drove this car for the past day. I took it around the neighborhood. I drove it, let's say, for about half an hour, and that let the coolant go around the system, and it should have let this get into the leak already. But now it's the next day and the car it's cool. We're gonna put the rest of the bottle inside. So it's saying that one bottle treats up to 4 gallons and use half a bottle in 3 to 4 cylinder engine, so it should be okay. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna follow this instruction. I don't want to put more because maybe it might clog the system and that would be worst. So I'm gonna fill it up with coolant right now. All right, so let's pour this bottle. That should be on the max. Yeah, it's a little bit above max. Let's turn the car on. Okay. Let's let this flow in the system. So right now, guys, it's right on this max line. It's just a little bit above the max. If this seals the system, I should be able to go around and we shouldn't have any drop, any coolant drop or leaks. So I'm gonna take it out for a spin and try this. Hopefully it fixes it. Okay. guys, so I just went up and opened the hood and I just turned the car on right now. As you can see, it's in the same level as before. It's right above the max line. Let's see. Yeah, right there. You can see it's right above the max line. So I think it's working, guys. I don't see any leaks. That's just a leak from the AC, but the leak that I was having here from the heater core, it's gone. So that is a good sign. So guys, I think it worked, and hopefully it's good for you. Hopefully it's good for another few months. I saw some people, I read some reviews and people from YouTube that they said they have been riding this for many months and it's still okay, like there's no leaks. So you know, it's a solution that you guys, if you don't want to spend the money and time, and because it's an expensive job, you know, 10 hours, maybe they charge like a couple $1,000 just to change that. So guys, save yourself some money. Don't buy this junk of cars. These cars are headaches, so stay away from them. But if you have them and you have that issue, just add some stop leak and call it a day and you guys should be okay. Thank you guys for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next video.